So a couple in their 90s, they're coming to hear me talk. I think it's awesome that you're here. And he's like, Jason, I always feel no matter how old you are, it's always good to continue to grow in your knowledge of the faith. And I'm like, okay, that's it. Like I'm out, I'm done. Like just listen to this guy and I'm good. We were talking about the importance of not only like growing in our understanding of the Lord's plan for marriage and deepening our understanding of marriage, but also in our faith. Like we just got to have an idea, this whole thing about when it comes to marriage and faith and family, that it's okay to ask questions. It's okay to seek information out. It's probably normal that you don't have all the answers. And what we need to do is we need to seek out help in those areas. I remember I was giving a talk one time to a parish, and this was a series of presentations. This wasn't just like a one talk that I was leaving. This was like multiple nights I was coming back to this parish, leading them through this topic on faith and also in marriage. And there was a couple in the audience, and they were in their 90s. So a couple in their 90s, front row, they're coming to hear me talk. They've got at least 60 years on me, right? And then they've been married for 70 years. So, and they said, and I kind of stopped at one point. I was like, I said, thanks for coming, but man, I think it's awesome that you're here. And he's like, Jason, I always feel no matter how old you are, it's always good to continue to grow in your knowledge of the faith. And I'm like, okay, that's it. Like I'm out, I'm done. Like just listen to this guy and I'm good. Y'all should be good. But it was a reminder for me that, sometimes people will say, oh, well, I went to Catholic school my whole life. So that's great. I'm sure you learned a lot and there's a lot of formation, but so you're basically saying that you were good? You're, like no one says that about English or math, like, oh, math, like, oh, I went to, school my whole life. I got math down. Like, I'm sure you're probably still trying to perfect your understanding of the math. And especially if I go back, I was trying to help my kids, my daughter, with their math. And I haven't looked at a math textbook in years. And I'm looking at that stuff and I'm like, let's take a little minute. Let's see how they did it in class. And I'm trying to like relearn everything because I don't have it all right here to just go back and help them with those problems. I gotta kind of go back through a learning process to get a little refresher course on how to teach the kids some of these things, especially with the new way that they're teaching the math. Like math is math, right? Mr. Incredible. But anyway, the point that I was making is that when it comes to this witness, so here's this couple in their 90s, 70 plus years of marriage, and they're sitting at this presentation to hear me talk and say something because they see that they can learn, that there's a possibility that they can grow in their understanding of the faith, that somehow they can see an opportunity where God can speak through another and maybe enrich them in their life, in their faith, in their marriage. And it doesn't matter how old we are. We should not put away the quest, the search for growing deeper and closer in knowledge with our faith, in our faith, and with our spouse, in our marriage, and in our family.